They beat Newcastle 1-0, of which it was a very slight win, having them want to win this season because how many years is it? From 2004?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is 22 years. Arocho, tuanze na wewe about Arsenal reclaiming the top spot.
Well, kudos. They won their last match. It was not an easy match. But as I said, I've said it on this show enough times that I was not worried against Bournemouth. Arsenal, I was not worried, though I was surprised when Bournemouth beat Arsenal. I'm fearing two matches. I've always been saying that I fear Fulham. That will be a derby, and West Ham. Fulham won their match, I think, yesterday 1-0. For me, they're moving towards that derby with a lot of confidence. Arsenal needs to be wary of those two matches. West Ham lost, I think they lost over the weekend, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. But it's a side that is a very strong side when it comes to derbies. The derbies that Arsenal have played against West Ham have always been tough on Arsenal. So these are matches that are going to be very significant for Arsenal moving towards the championship. On the flip side, City is also facing tough matches. I think they're still facing Chelsea, if I'm not wrong. That is not going to be a walk in the park. It will be a tough match for City. But there's one thing I saw Pep doing so well over the weekend in the semi-finals against Southampton. He rested several players. And they conceded a goal, I think, 15 minutes before the match ended. That is when Southampton scored the first goal. And then they equalized, I think, on the 83rd, and of course, few minutes before the game ended. Many people thought that the rotation that he did with his players could have costed him the FA. But I feel that Pep would rather lose the FA than lose the league.
Yeah.
I feel that Pep is that kind of a coach who believes that the league is way up there compared to the FA. So there's more that is still coming in the subsequent matches, but ultimately the nerves, the nerves of individual players is what will count. I still feel that Arsenal don't have a leader in terms of a player who can galvanize the team. When the team is down, he can bring the team up through his actions and even his talk on the pitch. That is what Vieira, someone who can be a leader on that pitch when things don't go right. Look at Arsenal whenever they've conceded a goal. You'll see a disjointed side. Yeah. And that's where I feel Arsenal have not done much. To you, Junior. First, you support Arsenal?
I'm a United fan.
Ah, very nice, very nice. So let's talk about their win over Newcastle.
Okay, Sai, there's a previous show you were with Arocho, and Arocho said every match Arsenal is playing right now is a final. Is a final. Any match now they are any opponent they are facing, Arsenal is playing as a so right now the goal difference in a Zamwai League.
Yeah.
And Sai, Man City, when they're going to play their game in hand, they know that Arsenal won 1-0. So Arsenal is ahead with 3 points with 1 goal.
Yeah.
But Man City now they are going for what? Most of this game now they will go for goals.
For goals, yeah.
Yeah, and to reminder, Arocho, they are done with the Chelsea. They're only playing Chelsea in the final of FA.
Oh, in the
Chelsea 3-0.
That's what confused me.
Yeah, so Man City right now, ukiangalia, their game in hand. They have a game in hand which they may play either during the following weekday. Yeah. So if they win with the total numbers of goals, and Sayu umeanza kusema Arsenal went back on top. Sahi hakuna cha Arsenal are still on top.
Sahi wako
nasema, yeah, nasema the story of Arsenal are still on top inaanza kudidimia. Sahi ni they went back. Which sahi ukiniuliza, let me be honest with you. Arsenal, look at the last 5 matches za Guardiola every season. Out of 5 matches anapiganga almost 4 games ama 5 zote. Most anawini zote. Na that's no Guardiola finishing the league. Domestic cup, which is FA and Carabao, is not a problem to Guardiola. Losing the league and winning FA and Carabao, atafila the league is the everything. And right now, Man City have gone to the final of FA for the last, is this 6th season, Arocho?
Yes.
Yeah, inamaanisha nini? This guy have dominated that Premier League. Yeah, that's what my take.
Citizen still, we've said they're coming in hot. Now let's talk about the relegation battle. What is happening at Tottenham Hotspur? Right now, Wolves relegated. I think it's Burnley. So now there's a battle between West Ham,
Burnley and Tottenham.
Well, Tottenham is a team that let go of very good players, and then they did not recultivate that space. What do I mean? They let go Harry Kane, a prolific striker, a player who will bang you 10 plus goals every season. They let go Sung Min, another very instrumental player in that team. And who did they bring in? And this is what affected the likes of Leicester, who now have moved from the second tier, they've moved to the third tier of the English league. When you are on top, you must be very careful, because sustaining your supremacy is not easy if you don't have a plan. And I think Tottenham invested more onto their stadium. I think their stadium is about 3 or 5 years old now. They put in a lot of money in that stadium, and they forgot when they were letting go the likes of Harry Kane and Sung Min. They never thought of investing by bringing in quality players in that team. And that's precisely what is ailing Tottenham. I saw their match over the weekend. There was a match they were leading until the last minute.
Was it Brighton?
Brighton, and they conceded a late goal. And you could see the kind of players, with all due respect with the players currently at Tottenham, but I feel that they did not plow in quite well in terms of talent, in terms of the standards and the levels of players they brought into the team. And if they are not going to be careful, Tottenham is going to be relegated, and it will be very sad having a magnificent stadium of the kind that they're having currently in London, and then you're going to play in the lower league. So it's a team that I hope if they are going to survive, they need somebody to put in money that will enable them bring in quality players next season.
Felix, do you agree with Arocho? Because right now the difference between West Ham and Tottenham is only 2 points. One is 34, the other one is 36.
Tottenham wameshindwa tu, they have failed to find that I don't know ndaitumia word gani. Wamefail to completely, like venye amesema, you sell player like Son, who was the captain when Harry Kane left. He was a good player. He was a leader. Ukimwangalia sana, he was a leader. Yeah. Then Harry Kane went, a player who can score you 20 goals plus a season. Now you have players like Richarlison, who will score today, then after 3 games again will score. You will never come back. And then I think winning Europa, when they won Europa, they let a lot of players leave, because most of those players in that team had already achieved what they could have achieved in another club. So they have already achieved. So Tottenham never knew it's not over. They thought, it's over. Now we are done. Like, who is there? Is it Levy? The person managing Tottenham is called Levy. I think Levy. Is it Levy? Yeah. That guy is stubborn. Even when he was told that to buy good players, he said Tottenham is still a building team. And right now, from that top 4 competitor to now relegation, and to be honest, they are going. They are going. They are going. I have started believing now that I was that kind of a person saying Tottenham is a bigger club, and then maybe FA may not allow them go. But now I've started believing they are going. Yeah, wanaenda. Because Burnley, the team which is confirmed is Wolves. Yeah. Now there are 3 teams remaining.
Also Burnley may confirm they're relegated. Burnley are 20 points only. And then Tottenham is 34.
The red zone only,
Wolves, Burnley.
They're done.
Yes.
So West Ham
and Tottenham.
And they're
Tottenham 34 points, West Ham 36.
36.
Now, tonight, Manchester United is facing Brentford, which currently Man City is at number 3. Man United is at number 3, Brentford at number 9. And Manchester United, we have to win at least 2 games to find a position in the UEFA Champions League. Arocho, tukimalizia na hii game tonight, Man United versus Brentford.
Well, other than the match against Leeds, where United lost, I feel United are now, they've gotten their groove. I like what I'm seeing in that midfield. Bruno Fernandes is magnificent. I think he's currently the leading assist the leading in terms of assists in the league. Mbeumo, I've liked the way he's blended with the team. Initially, he came and there were a lot of issues in his fitness, but I've seen him doing so well in terms of scoring goals. Cunha has also gotten his groove. Initially, I think when these players came in, they were still not settled. But I'm not seeing Brentford giving United a lot of resistance in this match. I'm seeing United playing in the Champions League next season because they are currently number 3 and even number 4 will participate. So I'm not seeing United, unless it's a catastrophe, I'm seeing United maintaining their form. And they'll pick, I'm seeing them picking from where they're going to leave at the end of the season. Next season, and in a bigger way, United are going to challenge for the trophy.
Briefly, Felix, tukimalizia game ya leo, kichwa wapi?
Nachukia Monday. Angalia games Manchester imecheza Monday. Hebu angalia game mingi.
Kwa hivyo uko na doubts?
Nachukia Monday. Time nimeona Monday. Everton was on Monday.
Leeds.
Those Wolverhampton 1-1 was Monday. Leeds was on Monday. Another game. Iso Burnley on Monday. I mistake it to Monday. Yeah, Monday. And then to make it worse, iso Monday zote. Iso game tumecheza home.
Kwa hivyo ya leo.
Monday, leo.
So komsi komsaba.
Okay, kulingana na result ya Liverpool, which Liverpool won. Sasa tunatoshana point with Liverpool 58-58. Yeah, tunatoshana point na Liverpool.
Yeah.
Walishinda 58-58. We are just ahead because of goal.
The goal difference, yeah.
So Manchester ndio game ikijua we either had 3 points ama tutoshane na unajua sidi wa Manchester ni Liverpool. Yeah, so waende tu hapo wakijua yenyewe ni noma.
Well, all right. Thank you so much, Felix Jr. Thank you so much, Fred Arocho. All the best to Manchester United tonight. Carrick Ball lazima ifanye kazi yake. It has been Monday Blitz each and every single Monday. We are here. And remember, starting today, it will be from 8 to 10 a.m.